Friends, today we are starting new lesson number 11, ratio and proportion. Okay, so here it is one boy and one girl is here. They may be brother and sisters. So here this younger boy is saying that I am younger than Nilima by 6 years. Okay, so he is saying that I am younger than Nilima by 6 years. And Nilima said that I am twice as old as Ramesh. Okay, so see here it is, she is Nilima and here it is Ramesh. Okay, so Nilima said that I am double means I am twice as old as Ramesh. Okay, so whatever age is the Ramesh, it's double Nilima's age is there. But the Ramesh said that I am younger than Nilima by 6 years. Okay, so that is a discussion in between these boys and these two brother and sister. In the previous classes, we will see what is given here, then we will discuss. So, from this, what we are understanding here, if this Ramesh is 6 year, I am 6 year older than Nilima by 6 years. He said that younger than. Now, from this, what we are understanding that. So, from this discussion, we are understanding that the age of Nilima is how much? 12 years. 12 years. How? I am younger than Nilima by 6 years. Means he is smaller than Nilima by 6 years. Okay. And she said that she is double the age of Ramesh. So, here from this discussion, we can conclude that the Nilima's age is 12 years and Ramesh age is 6 years. Now, here what is given in the previous classes, we have learned to compare two numbers. We shall now learn about way to do the same. Okay, so that only we are going to discuss. Let's say Nilima 12 years old and Ramesh is 6 years old. How to compare their ages? Ramesh did so by finding out difference. Ramesh had done by finding out the difference between them. Ramesh, he is smaller, so he said that whatever his age, suppose Nilima's age is 15 years, so he is smaller than her by 6 years. So how much years he is? 9 years. If Nilima is 12 years old, then he is Ramesh is 6 years. But Nilima, how she find her age? That is the age of, suppose this is Ramesh age is suppose 2 years, then Nilima is 4 years because her age is double. She multiply the number age with 2. Suppose he is 8 years old, then she is 16 years old. And suppose he is 6 years old, then Nilima is 12 years old because Ramesh is double age is the age of Nilima. Nilima did it by saying how many times she is old as Ramesh. Okay. Now here let's learn point is given related to the same question. Nilima's age is twice as much as Ramesh. Okay. We can give the same information by saying that Nilima and Ramesh age are proportion with the 2:1. Okay, so Nilima is to who? Nilima is to Ramesh. Otherwise, we write in this way: Nilima upon Ramesh. Nilima's age upon Ramesh age. Okay, so here if Nilima is 12 years old, Ramesh is 6 years. So 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12. If Nilima is 16 years old, Ramesh is 8 years old. So again here 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16. So here ratio is 2:1. So here it is written 2:1. It is read as 2:1. How to read this? This sign is there. Which sign? That double dot is there, 2, and this sign is there. What we said to it is 2:1. In mathematics, proportion of two numbers can also be expressed as their ratios. Okay, so this proportion of two numbers, which are those two numbers? Any two numbers you can take. So if we have to find out its proportion, then we have to express in the form of ratio. Ratio means in the form of divide, means 2 upon 1, 9 upon 4. Okay, so that how we are writing. This is 9. Okay, this is 9. Divide sign is there. Its meaning is to. This is the two dots are that giving. We are that in Marathi we are saying I don't know actually. 9 is to 4. So this sign is there, is to 4. This is, suppose I write here. So here 5. This sign is called as is to 3. Okay. 7 is to 2. 11 is to 13. In this way we are going to read the ratios. Okay. Now that is about the age of Nilima and Ramesh. Now we will discuss about the example of proportion in your daily life. So as you know that your mother is preparing idlis at home. Okay, she is preparing idlis at home. So at that time she is taking, otherwise just only Diwali over, in that she prepared chaklis. So to become a crispy chaklis, okay, or tasty chaklis, otherwise for preparing the tasty idlis, delicious idlis, what there needs some proportion of regarding to which material that we are using for preparing this idlis, otherwise chakli. When we compare this idli, here it is the proportion of what they give. Here rice is there, we are using for preparing this idli. Rice is to urad dal. Okay, and that ratio is perfect, then the idlis becomes taste delicious. So here Janki Amma is there. She is also preparing idlis like your mother. Idlis and dosas are delicious for idlis. So idlis, which proportion she is using? She uses urad dal and rice in the proportion of 1 cup of dal and 2 cups of rice. Okay, so for idlis proportion is there. If she is taking 1 kg of urad dal, then she is taking 2 kgs, mean 1:2 ratio is there, 2 kgs of rice. Okay, if she is taking half kg of dal, then the proportion of rice is 1 kg rice. Okay, double, ones double 2, halves double 1. In this way she is taking this proportion for the what? Idlis. Now but for dosas proportion is different. Okay, the proportion is 1 cup of dal to 3 cups of rice. So if she is taking 3 cup of rice, then she is taking 1 cup of urad dal for it. So ratio of proportion how it is there? 3:1. For which? That is dosas. And if she wants to prepare the idlis, she is taking 2 cup of rice, and which proportion we are taking? Rice and dal proportion 2:1. For 2 cups she is taking 1 cup of dal. Instead of writing this proportion rice as to dal, if we are writing this proportion dal as to rice, then what happens? The proportion is changing. For dal, 1 cup of dal and 3 cup of rice for dosas, and here 1 cup of dal and 2 cups of rice for 2 cup of rice for idlis. So this proportion, if you see here it is written rice to dal's proportion, which that I am marking with the blue color. Here it is rice to dal's proportion. Dosa's proportion is 3:1. But same thing is there, same prepare, but we are writing in the proportion of dal as to rice. Here dal is second time and rice we are taking at first. And here dal we are taking at first and rice we are taking at a second place. So the proportion is changing, means it's inverse. 1 is here at the denominator position, here it is at the. So this means how? 3 upon 1. But here it is 1 upon 3. 1 upon 3. Proportion is changing. So here 3:1 and here it is 1:3. And here it is 2 upon 1 and regarding to this 1 upon 2. In this way this proportion is there for the what idlis. Okay, so that thing you have to keep. We keep in your mind which proportion they are asking. Dal is to rice, proportion is different. Dal is to rice or rice is to dal. Rice is to dal. Okay, so for idli what which proportion she had taken? 1 cup of dal, 2 cup of rice, means 1 upon 2 is the ratio. And compared to rice is to dal, 2 upon 1 means only 2 is to 1. Same thing is there, but proportion or position of the numbers are changing here. And concerned with the dosas, dal she is taking 1 cup and rice she is taking 3 cups. So here 1 upon 3 is equals to 1:3, and compare with the rice is to dal. Rice is to dal, 3 upon 1 equals to 3:1. In this way we have to write. And reading, did you understand how to read this? 1 is to 2, 2 is to 1, 1 is to 3, 3 is to 1. In this way you have to read this proportions number. Okay. After this, suppose your mother is making chaklis, you just ask her how she is taking the proportion of it, and you just discuss with your mother for about it. Okay. For tasty and crispy chaklis she is taking which proportion, and then you will understand that the proportion how to see, and that proportion will come in the more than one number. For example, she is using rice, then she is using chana dal. Okay, after that she is using moong dal, then afterwards she is using the which urad dal. Okay, some peoples are there, they are taking suppose 1 kg of rice they are taking, then chana dal they are taking the half cup, then moong dal they are taking 1/4 cup, and to urad dal also they are taking 1/4 cup. In this way they are proportionate. So how to read this? 1 is to 1 upon half, is to 1 upon 4, is to 1 upon 4. So this is the proportion of the chakli. Okay, if you discuss with your mother how she is making the what is proportion she is using for making the tasty and crispy chaklis. Now here it is the Margaret. She is Margaret. Okay, and she is preparing cookies. Okay, biscuits. Margaret makes great biscuits. She uses 3 cups of wheat flour with 2 cups of sugar. What? 3 cup of wheat flour for 2 means wheat is to sugar. Wheat is to sugar proportion. How much if she is taking 3 cups of wheat, then sugar's proportion is how much? 2 cups. Okay, so how to write the wheat and sugar's proportion? 3:1. 3:2. Wheat as to sugar is equal to 3:2. But and sugar as to wheat, how we will write? 2:3. Okay, so here wheat as to sugar written, so we wrote it here 3:2. It means that the proportion of sugar and flour in the biscuit is 2:3, or that ratio is 2/3. In this way we are speaking about the ratios. Okay, now here it is one example. Flowers were distributed among the girls in an equal proportion. Fill the empty boxes. Okay, so equal proportion inside we have to divide this. So first of all we will discuss about only this. Generally we will discuss. In details we will see afterwards. So here it is 3:2 means 3 girls are there. How many flowers? 12. So one girl, how many flowers they are taking? So if we discuss 12 flowers are there and 3 girls are there, then 3 ones are 3 and 3 fours are 12. So each one girl will get how much? 4 flowers. Generally we are ratio inside we will see afterwards. Okay, so first of all here 3 fours are 12. So what is here? What is the 3/4? So next same proportion they told you. If 5 girls are there, then how much rupees? how many flowers they will get, how many flowers needed to distribute them. So 5 4s are 3 4s are 12, same way 5 4s are 20, and 1 into 4 is equals to also how much, 1 4s are 4. Now what about 32? 32 is present in which table at 4th place, that we have to first of all find out. So 32 is present in the 8th table at 4th place. 8 4s are 32. So in this way we have to complete this box. So 3 4s are 12, 5 4s are 20, 8 4s are 32, and 1 into 4 4. So that we find it generally. Now we have to discuss how to solve it in the mathematically. So first of all, which values, both values we know, that is girls, number of girls and that boy, girls and flowers we know. So number of girls upon number of flowers is equal to 3 upon 12. So 3 1s are 3 and 3 4s are 12. So here it is ratio is 1:4. So girls to flowers ratio is 1:4. It means that every girl got 4 flowers, and flowers, the proportion of the girl and flower is 1:4 every 4. So proportion how it is there, 1:4, means we have to multiply the number of girls with the 4, then we are getting the answer. So it is written as 1:4, or the ratio is written as 1/4. So same way we had done it here. 3 4s are 12, here it is 5 4s are 20, 8 4s are 32, and 1 4s are 4. In this way we have to complete this box. Okay, so today we will stop here only, and all of you complete these 3 examples, that is Margaret's, Janki Amma's, and this example you have to note down in your notebook. So today we will stop here only. Okay, thank you and have a good day.